Hello, everyone, and welcome to the day 4 of the 30 Days Live Challenge from PSAI Bangalore. Now, when we had met on day 3, at that time we had discussed about the hype cycle from Gartner, the 5 different phases, how any new technology that enters the market typically goes through the different phases of the hype cycle. At the end of that video, I had also asked you if you would like to hear about the hype cycle of AI. And many of you said yes. In fact, you commented as well. So today, I'm bringing to you the hype cycle for AI. That's going to be our point of discussion today. Let me quickly share my screen and we will start the discussion. Okay, let me start sharing my screen now. Okay, as you can see in the right hand top corner, what we see is a prediction. If you see a white circle, it means this technology will reach the plateau in less than 2 years, which means it is okay to invest in that technology. The blue circles are the ones which are expected to reach the plateau between 2 to 5 years. So within the next 5 years, we would see all of these technologies, at least some of them, would make it to the plateau and people will start using it as a business as usual. Where you see that orange colored triangle, this is where it takes more than 10 years. And we are still more than a decade away from seeing a use of this technology in the modern day or in a business as usual manner. All right. And last but not the least is the obsolete before plateau, where the technology was introduced and before it became the norm, it actually disappeared. Let's see what all things we have. When we look at the innovation trigger, we see things like autonomous system, quantum AI. Look at quantum AI. It is the orange triangle. So more than 10 years. Because quantum computing itself is at a very early stage. So quantum encryption, quantum AI, all of these terms you are going to see at a later time. First principles of AI, embodied AI, multi-agent systems, simulations with AI, all of these are currently in the phase of innovation trigger, where some or the other organization has just introduced this in the market and people are still learning about it. Now let's look at the second orange triangle here. This is the artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence, AGI, is truly when AI is able to mimic the human behavior. It will have a good amount of reasoning ability. It will be able to learn things on its own and also make decisions of its own. And that's really where people feel that, okay, this could be danger to humanity. Now, there is AI trism. Okay, everyone who is watching this video today, if you haven't heard about AI trism yet, please take a look at it. This word is going to rain on us. Okay, it would literally be showered upon us for the next 2 years. AI trism, TRISM. Prompt engineering, I'm sure all of you have been seeing that. Here is something interesting about prompt engineering. You see, in the board of directors meetings these days, the board of directors, most of them have played with ChatGPT and they have some idea as to how this AI system works. But that did not happen with blockchain, did it? Because blockchain also had the similar kind of a hype, but people were not able to put their hands on the technology so easily. Now, this is where, if you look at the trough of disillusionment, we see generative AI is also getting into the trough of disillusionment, where now we are seeing the expectations are reducing from the generative AI. We need to understand what is the meaning of this down spiral here. What is the meaning of this graph coming down? This graph indicates the mapping of expectations with time. Okay, so if this is coming down, that means the expectations of people are getting more realistic with generative AI. And because it's the light blue circle, what does it mean? Within the next 2 to 5 years, it will be a part of our business as usual. And you know what? People are already starting to use it. When there is a company which is building up their platform or their product, they build their own LLM system and they expect you to interact with only that LLM system to be able to manage that entire platform. And I think that could be quite dangerous. If we scroll down, we see neuromorphic computing. Now this is a giant. All right. When it comes to making predictions, let me take this opportunity and make a prediction. Now, did you know that for generative AI, for the training models to work for the AI, it consumes huge amount of electricity. A lot of power is being consumed to train the AI models. And in one of the Gartner documents, I also read that it is expected by 2030 we would be out of power if we keep feeding so much of power for the AI generative machines or the AI training models, which is why we need a better way to power these machines, these humongous machines that are used for training the AI models. And that's really where the neuromorphic machines are coming into picture. A neuromorphic chip would be able to process huge amount of data or tasks at a fractionally less amount of energy. It behaves like a human brain which is trying to learn something new. And this technology is going to be the next big thing. And at least that's what I'm thinking. And it is also supported by the hype cycle of generative AI. I would recommend you to read more about this. So that is the neuromorphic computing. Within the next 5 to 10 years, we would be able to see more and more usage of this. Then there is smart robots. Let's now look at the technologies that have entered the trough of disillusionment, and now we might expect them to get into the slope of enlightenment phase. Over here, we have the cloud AI services. Now remember, this is not cloud service, this is cloud AI service. So usage of AI within the cloud, people had huge expectations, and now those expectations are being neutralized or they are being generalized so that people have realistic expectations from cloud AI services. What do we see as the BAU is being reached in less than 2 years? Which technology will fall into that? We need to look for those white circles, remember? So I can see 2 white circles over here. In fact, 3. One, computer vision. Just because there is so much of work that is being done here, that computer vision with the help of AI is truly going to change with the autonomous vehicles. It could be with robots. It could be with drones. There are so many technologies that are making use of the computer vision. Look at the second one, that is the edge AI. This is also a white circle, less than 2 years. Look at the third one, artificial general intelligence, composite AI. Composite AI is the third white circle, another technology which is reaching the peak of the inflated expectations. Out of these 3, I say computer vision, as you can see, has already taken enough amount of time, and we do see that it is being used heavily as well. So my dear friends, this was the hype cycle for AI. What did you think about it? Is there a specific technology or a specific topic, be it technical, non-technical, be it techno-managerial, that you would like me to cover in one of my future videos? If you have something in your mind, a topic, a suggestion, or a trend, please put it in the chat. I would look forward to meet you again on day number 5. So thank you so much for joining me on this day 4, and I look forward to meet you again. Thank you.